Breed, written and read by Crowsnight66. Prologue. They don't know where they came from. They don't know what their connection is to each other. They don't know where the line between human and monster lies. They don't know the boundary to their possibilities. They don't know what their purpose in the world is. But they do know one thing. They are different. And that is dangerous. The water was born first. He awoke in the Pacific Ocean, or the bottom of it to be exact. Prior to that moment, he had no memory. He felt alive in the water, drawing breath and life from the substance, and he preferred it to land. Though he later discovered something pretty important. Humans can't change their shape whenever they want. They aren't born into the body of an 18-year-old, and they certainly don't breathe underwater. Oh, and they usually don't have tails either. He didn't mind. He liked swimming with dolphins rather than people because people were too slow. The air came next. He awoke on a cloud, a big, fluffy one. He stayed there for a few minutes before the cloud decided it had had enough of him and dropped him like a marble through fog. Had he discovered his ability to fly and teleport before he landed in the ocean, he would never have met the water, who annoyed him to no end. The light awoke somewhere bright. He didn't know where exactly, but there wasn't a shadow to be seen. No one asked his opinion on whether or not he wanted to leave, but suddenly he appeared on the air's desk, straight from his lamp. At this point, the air and water had figured out a few things about this world and about themselves, and they were living together in a small cabin in the woods of Hokkaido. Though according to the air, it wasn't acceptable to walk on the ceiling or run to his bedroom and back in less than a second. The earth awoke covered in moss and leaves. After he walked around a bit, he found a cabin and knocked, accidentally breaking the door in the process. The water insisted he stay with the three elementals as well. The fire's birth nearly killed the light. The water had said a girl at his modeling agency had told him campfires were fun, so he convinced the others to share the experience with him. When the light was about to add some wood to their bonfire, out burst another young man, who quickly adapted to this life idea. If only things would stop moving every time he lifted a finger. He really hadn't meant for that rock to nearly take off the earth's head when he pointed to the large elemental. Lastly, the shadow was discovered in the light's closet. No one knew how he got in the house, but then he explained he just walked through the door. No one noticed he was there, despite him passing all of them on the way to the light's dark closet. He later discovered it wasn't normal to walk through walls or to suddenly become invisible. After 5 years, the 6 men are each working, and they live in a large house in a forest in southern Japan, somewhere near Nagasaki. It's their own area, large enough for them to have fun with their powers without getting caught. They don't need to eat or drink, though they can as much as any human. They sleep, but only about 3 hours a night. The only thing they need to do is keep their secret hidden and stay together. Easy enough, right?